Ryan, what does it say about this group? I mean, you guys, again, find a way, stay in this game. You tied up 4 separate times to give your team a chance to win. But just the heart of this group. Have you ever seen anything like it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's special. I think what we have. I think it just starts. It's a close group of guys, and so, there were some lines going really well tonight that really carried us. I think our line wasn't as strong as we could have been. Maybe we started picking it up in the third, but sometimes you don't have all 20 guys going, and other guys really step up their game. I mean, Jan had 2 amazing goals, Sid with a nice goal, and nice to have Jutter back, Peachy, a real nice play, and then some great timely saves too by Hoos. I think that kept us in it, and so yeah, it was nice to find a way to get 2 points, and we'll take it.
How about for you? Take me through the overtime winner, your 3rd overtime goal here for the Gulls, and again, you maybe didn't have the entire game as you mentioned, but you guys really picked it up in the end and found the way to win the game.
Yeah, it was a quick change, a quick up, and Bales had a lot of speed, and so he came down the right side, and his speed really pushed the D back. So I tried slowing down, and he made a great pass. It was right in my wheelhouse, so I could one-time it, and then just kind of looked up and it went in. So I mean, it was all the credit to him. The goalie kind of bit on his fake shot and slid it over, and I was just lucky to put it in.
For an impressionable young group that you have there, what does this kind of stretch and even just everything you're building on right now, what does it do for the future for a lot of these young guys that are in their first, second years and now seeing what it kind of takes to win, that you're experiencing that right now?
Yeah, I mean, I think we're learning as a team. I mean, every year it's a new start, it's a new group of guys, and so just as a team, you're trying to figure out how to win and what it takes. But you have a lot of first-year guys, second-year guys that you see they're playing with a lot of confidence and starting to figure out the league a little bit, and you guys are playing well for us up and down, whether it's older guys, younger guys.
You got a bit of a playoff series. It kind of feels like coming up this weekend, home and home set with the Ontario Reign. What do you expect out of this one? Your team walks into it Friday night at Toyota Arena.
Yeah, they're hard to play at their place, and so they're a top team in our division, and so we'll respect them, but also find ways for us to get better from this game.
Kris, this team, just the fight, as a coaching staff, when you see your group come back from 4 separate leads, what do you say when you get to the point that it gets to overtime?
Well, we just know we can do it. Kind of done it all season long, and you build that confidence within a team. It's fun to be a part of it. Like I've coached teams before where you get down in a game and you feel like the sky's falling. This one, it's like there's never any panic. Right to the last couple minutes of any game that we're down and we know we can come back. Did it again tonight. It's fun to watch.
I look at this group and it screams team. You're missing bodies. Everybody kind of chips in, from Ville Husso getting an assist on the overtime winner, Ryan Carpenter, your captain, leading the way. Jan Mysak with the pair of goals. It's everywhere. Just the way this makeup is, how has this kind of come along over the course of, what has it been, 50-some games already?
Well, I think it starts with leadership, bringing in the right people. And, we were lucky enough to be able to bring in those types of pieces this year. Guys like Roland McEwen, Hetherington, Carpenter. These are guys that were targeted in the summer to come in and help with our dressing room. And, when you have people like that are experienced, that are willing to help and bring along our youth and lead the way. It's infectious throughout the group. It's a tight-knit group. You could tell that right from the start of the season. And, when you get into these critical moments, that's when it starts to pay off.
How important is that for that youth movement and these younger guys and the first, second-year guys that they're learning from this group? And now it's paying off. Like the wins are coming now, and they can take that even into the future. I know there's still work to do this season, but for them in their careers as they move along.
It's huge, to be playing in meaningful games. It's so important for our young guys. Like we talk about it all the time. We're trying to build champions here in San Diego. There's a certain way of life that you have to live in order to do that, and to have that to have those leaders bring those guys along. And now we find ourselves towards the end of the season in a playoff race, and it's exciting. Every game is on the line. We started our playoff push, a couple weeks ago. Carried it through right into tonight, and it should make for a great April.
Kind of get a little bit of playoff series coming up, back-to-back home and home series with the Ontario Reign. How excited is this group for this next challenge?
Yeah, we're excited. Ontario, you look at the schedule, it's 2 games against Ontario, and then we get into Colorado. So it's a great test for our team. Also could be first-round matchups as well, and so it's important for us. We've matched up very well against Ontario this year. We know we can beat them. It's a good hockey team over there, but we're going to need our best from everyone.